One trend I have seen in this country, that immediately after elections, we again start another cycle of as if we are in another campaign mode for another 5 years. And that's a very expensive exercise for a country like this one, which is grappling with so many problems that we need to sort out. Mm-hmm. We need to make our institutions stronger and believe in our institutions, that once we have carried out a certain activity, there is a period through which we are able to give services to Kenyans and maybe reduce a bit of this campaign mode that we are in for permanently 5 years. A country cannot sustain that kind of behavior for a very long time. And if there are issues, in my view, I always look at it, like especially in the current issue that is going on, there's the legal aspect of the election, and there's the political aspect of the election. The legal aspect of the election, I think, is over. And that's what the Constitution prescribes. We are now, I could call it, in the political aspect of it. How you manage that will give you completely different outcomes, depending on how you manage it. But in my view, this country cannot afford to permanently be in an election mode throughout. It's a very expensive behavior or culture that we have adopted. If you look at it, this is not the first time it's happening. Even last time, the last 5 years, right. You remember people went in a campaign mode almost immediately after the election. And you can see what happens. So I think as a nation, we need to be looking at what is weak within our framework of democracy so that we start helping. If we don't, these trends will just continue. And they'll be very expensive for the country, they'll be very wasteful, and we may not be achieving much with it. We can only achieve divisions, lethargy, in fact, dividing people. And you cannot apportion this to just an individual. It's the way we have formulated our institutions and our politics.